Hello everyone! I just found out that the glitch that I had on my Marvel Ultimate Alliance save is gone. You can see that on the coin counter here. I have 72,723 coins, which means that I'm back in business. I was literally almost just resetting the save, but oh boy, now I can just move on to the next phase. Let me just close the window so the neighbor's dog won't bother me. Unfortunately, this is... I was too far for the microphone. Unfortunately, oh, whatever. Screw it. Alright, so let's get to it. For some reason, my controller is blinking all four of the lights. You know, the Xbox controller. All of the lights are blinking. So, I recorded the lines for the previous video, but I didn't save the game because of the coins glitch. So I just got the essential quest. All the dialogue I showed you on the previous video is basically useless, except for talking to Hank Pym. So you earn this quest. Also, Vision.
Greetings. Unfortunately, my line to the S.H.I.E.L.D. database.
So just by talking to them, the first default line, you get 2 side quests. And then you go to Black Widow, so you can complete this
Hello,
thing.
my name is Dun Dugan. Since we don't know when you are, you.
And then you go back to him, to Vision, and this is gonna be it.
Thank you for the decryption.
Alrighty! Now, for this mission that you're about to face, to do, whatever, we will control Wolverine and Iron Man. And it's gonna be good to have who else alongside?
Spider-Man.
New Avengers!
Let's go with them then. So why not using the classic outfits for all of them? They're the new Avengers with the classic looks. This sounds good for me. I have the impression my screen is slightly off-center. Anyway, because we're still in the very early game, there's not much gear to put on them. I think I already presented most of the skins, but about Iron Man. Ultimate Iron Man is basically one of the best outfits for the hero, because health regen can go up to 1% per second. Critical strike is always good to have, mainly because of the Unibeam attack. It's not the Unibeam per se, because the Unibeam in the comics and movies is the beam that comes out from the chest. In this game, it's a barrage of lasers that he shoots from the hands, and they bounce off the walls, as you can see on the description. Why am I even talking? And you have also the War Machine suit. That is basically self-explanatory. It has more resistances and more melee damage for those who like to smash buttons. The classic one is also awesome because you can increase power damage, which means all of those things count as powers. And momentum, which is basically the rating that you can use your extreme attack. And of course the new Avenger armor. That's the least of the exciting perks. Speaking of perks, let's go with classic for the intents of this video, remembering that Wolverine has also the astonishing version and the modern version and the ultimate one. The modern version of Wolverine is interesting because increases the amount of damage done with weapons or throws, which means that every time you pick up a pipe from the floor or throw a box, makes more damage. This can be a little bit overpowered at times, so keep that in mind. Usually I go for the Astonishing Suit because of the health regen. He already has a health regen right here, healing factor. But when you add that up to that, you have a pretty serious powerhouse in your hands, on your hands. And Spider-Man, well, I think I also already showed you about him. This one gives you evading bonus. So this is interesting. You can add evading, automatic evading with this perk. You can get the gear from Mysterio to increase that evading chance, and you can also add up this web shield thing to increase even more the chances of denying all and every damage, because this power blocks it, the outfit bonus evades it, and the gear bonus is gonna also evade it. Well, enough talking. Details back to classic, and let's go.
Let's get this show on the road.
Well said, Wolverine, as always. Look at those things on the bottom left corner. These icons are amazing. Now, about that, I'm gonna give this striking bonus for Wolverine, because he deserves it. And the focus bonus that we can find somewhere around here belongs to Iron Man, who I hope is really a focus character. Let me see if I'm not wrong. He's probably a body. Oh damn it, he's a body character. Oh well, it happens. Not gonna revolve over that. I think all of them are. Yeah, he's the body. He's also body. He's a striking. He's a. Damn it. He's a what character again? He's a striker. So we have 2 strikers and 2 bodyers.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot.
Yeah, I already read that on the previous video, so I'm gonna skip it now.
Sure. What do you need?
Take us to the Omega base. Now it's gonna be the part I'm gonna shut up a little bit.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dun Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D's the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.
Alrighty. So, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. Just a little more. Yep. Did it. Yeah. We made it, Wyatt. We're on board of the Omega base.
Good. One thing I want to point out. You now have a S.H.I.E.L.D. port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want.
That should come in handy. We'll be sure to try it out soon.
Okay. Good luck in there. Let me know when you want to leave. Wyatt out.
Team, satellite recon shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Bondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury out.
This just keeps getting better. Let's locate Dun Dugan. Hopefully he can fill us in with what's happened. Fin on... well, you know what I right. So, basically, the game gives us now the portal option. So you can warp back to the hub area anytime you want. This can be used to quit the game if you need to get out in a hurry. Let's say your mom calls you because you didn't wash your clothes. So, there you go. Pause the game. Open the portal, get the checkpoint to save the game, and then come back to the game later. Now, look at that.
Wolverine, never thought I'd be so glad to see your ugly face.
You keep up with all this sweet talk, Dugan, you're gonna make me blush. Now what's the story here?
A knockout gas was spread through the ventilation system of the base. I woke up to Dr. Doom demanding I bring Colonel Fury here or he'd ram the Omega into Vondrak Dam.
Well, the Tin Man must have forgotten his part of the bargain, because the base is headed straight for that dam.
I should have known. It was stupid of me to believe him.
Don't sweat it. If it weren't for your message, we wouldn't have come at all. Then where'd everyone be?
I suppose you're right. But our time's running out. Get me to the primary engineering control room and I'll stop the Omega before it can do any damage.
Oh, look at the coins going up. Now, just noted that I made a wrong decision here. I should have brought at least Spider-Woman, because she can regenerate Dun Dugan's health. So I'm gonna have to work a little harder than the usual to keep him safe. With Spider-Woman or Doctor Strange on the team, it is much easier to keep him alive. See, his health is already a little down. I might lose this one. So, luckily, look at that. I swear I didn't plan that shit. I have the portal now available, so I can change Spider-Woman for, Spider-Man for Spider-Woman. So let's do that. Let's open the portal and use the portal and get the other character. Let's see if Spider-Woman triggers the new Avenger team.
Spider-Woman.
Yes, she does. Let's use her classic suit to keep up with the team.
Be careful, team.
Sure we will. Now this is very timely. You can see that, look at it, look at it. His health regenerated. This will make my life much easier, and yours too, whenever you play this game and you do that too. So... now I can just do whatever I want, without a shadow of a worry on my heart. This is what I want. This is the ugliest costume for Iron Man, in my opinion. I mean, I get why it's kinda cool for nostalgia and the retro technology style, the retro tech thing, but seriously, it's basically a swimsuit, male swimsuit that he's using. Oh damn it, he's almost dying. Where are you? But his health comes back as fast as that. Now this is the super soldier that we have to face those things because they were trying to replicate the Captain America experience, obviously without much of a success.
This one's down.
Oopsie, wrong attack.
I've
bang. I like the looks of Captain America with this baton on his hands. It's always nice to see some character with a shield and a single-handed weapon on the other hand. Looks more like a warrior. Let us just do that again.
Team, I just had a thought. The section you're in contains the primary drivetrain. If you could disable it, the Omega base would be forced to switch to the secondary drive.
So, would that make a difference?
Not much, but it'd give you more time to reach the top of the base.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. Thanks, Dugan. Now, if I hadn't unlocked the characters already, this would be much important for me. You can unlock both Daredevil and Black Panther by fighting their action figures. This is where you find the first action figure for Daredevil, right here. This is the first secondary engine he talks about. And up there I have a super soldier. Let's just react with the regen. Now, this is much useful against the heavier bosses because the entire damage is done at once instead of stabbing them. I mentioned that in another video. So when you're using another enemy, this happens and wastes everyone's time. Not very useful. Okay, that was pointless. Take that. You may have noticed that Dugan loses a lot of his health. I'm stuttering like a stutter guy. Anyway, he loses his health like a moron, like a noob. So it's good to have someone to regen that on your team.
Curse that infernal doom. I can't do anything from this control room.
Then what can we do? We have to stop the Omega base somehow.
Not to worry, there's a control room just ahead. Hopefully Doom left it alone. Get me there, we should be fine.
Nice and dandy. Look at that, 8,000 coins! Portal ready for use. Now a body upgrade for Iron Man. Second upgrade he has today. A little bit of an unfair thing, but yes, you know. This is what the game calls Unibeam. Unibeam. I will never get it right from the first time. I always say Unibeam like rice and beans. Okay, so this is another extra thing this game has. Remember those extra missions I made in other videos? So this is one of them. You find them as discs. This is a simulator disc that you take, and this one is for a Captain America mission. Of course, I'm not gonna play it now because I'm playing the main mission. So if you want to play it ASAP, you can just load comic mission now. If you don't, just return to current mission. This is gonna be another point of focus, another video. Oh, he stole the baton. Yeah. Okay, so this is time for a boss.
Okay.
Yes, this is better than I could have hoped. My old adversary, Iron Man.
Glad to see you remember me, Crimson Dynamo. It's been a while since I kicked your tin-plated butt.
You will not defeat me this time. My new battle suit is vastly superior to your armor.
Could have fooled me. You look like something from the early 1960s.
Mark me while you still can draw breath, Iron Man. Soon, you will be silenced forever.
Huh. You never could take a joke. Or a punch.
So, in this case in particular, it's very ironic Iron Man saying looking like the 60th character for Crimson Dynamo because of the costume he's wearing, thanks to me. But with the default costume, it makes much more sense. You can see how quickly I drained his HP by bouncing the Unibeam off of the wall behind him. I'm just trying to better position. Oh well. Now we can use Wolverine to slice him up. No biggie. Just tank the thing. Almost dead. Let's use Spider-Woman to make some damage. Deal some damage. Hey, where are you going? He's going after Dungan. Oh, fudge you. Yeah, I'm gonna use Tony again. And done. Human Torch sheets. I don't remember what's the shit. Sheet. I didn't say the bad word. Not this time. So, the secondary engines. Dungan, we did it! The drivetrain is down, the Dungan says. Good. The base just switched into secondary drive, so our speed has decreased. Will this keep the base from destroying the dam? No, but it gives you a little more time to stop the Omega base. Guess we'd better get moving. And the checkpoint.
Well done, team. Now, let's see about stopping this behemoth. Blasted. All controls have been locked down, except those on the upper bridge.
There's nothing we can do?
Correct. We'll have to reach the top deck and stop the Omega base from there.
Okay, but you stay here, Dungan. We'll need you to use the security cameras to see what's in store for us.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck.
They're pretty overpowered, they shouldn't be worrying about that, but hey, better than escorting this guy all over the place. Now, before saving the game, let's see if the coins are still here. Okay, the coins are still here. So, shoot access point. I'm actually gonna end this video here because the audio got a little delayed in comparison to the image, or was the opposite anyway. Thanks for watching and see you all on the next one. If you liked it, remember being subscribed and liking the channel itself. Also leaving any sort of feedback on the comments. This is gonna be great. See you on the next one. Bye bye bye.